Y'all gotta be a weird type of family. Marvin and Lulu gonna tell Rock how mama was like, I want y'all to unalive me. And Rock gonna stand there like, why she ain't ask me? And like, she was genuinely hurt. And I was like, what a family full of Ellis. I ain't gonna lie, I was in my feelings this episode, but we gonna take it from the top real quick, cause it starts off. Your boy, Unique and Rock. Rock is swearing she had nothing to do with it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never seen Rock this emotional. Like, she was actually excited to see Unique at first. Like, she missed him. Aww. And she's like, listen, you got it all wrong on my child. He said, F your child. You don't give a F about your child. I was like, y'all ain't gonna be throwing too many hurtful phrases to me. And when I say me, I'm talking about Rock. Because when I watch Raising Kanan, I am Rock for an hour. This is bad. Confession. Now, while she's talking to Unique, Rock's corners and everywhere she's at is getting hit in. Like, Unique been walking, watching, taking notes. He knows every place she runs. And his boys went up and posted up on Rock's ish. And I'm like, it's kind of sexy. Ooh, I gotta get that checked out. Cause it was a takeover. So Unique is talking about the lawyer. He's like, yeah, that guy that was all over you, all handsy on you, I took him out because you was rocking his boat too. And Rock is my effing lawyer. Like, I'm just looking at her face and she like, yo, Unique done lost his goddamn mind. And she just watching him rattle on. She's like, something is definitely off with him. There's no talking sense to him. And I felt bad for us, me and Rock, because there was no explaining to this ninja. It's like, all right. And then he gonna sit there. The only reason I ain't take you out. She's like, you ain't take me out. Now, you ain't take me out because you can't right now. You was given an order because she know Unique. If he's that mad and that hot and he feel that betrayed, he'd have took her out already. That's the only reason I like when these two go at it, because they both smart. It's like, you ain't just going to call me boo-boo the fool. Lulu and Ammani meet up, and Ammani's like, let's be honest. And Lulu's like, I ain't been nothing but honest to you. They talked about it. I think it's water under the bridge. He said that he was just getting his rocks off. He was emotional. And she was like, I feel bad that you were feeling hurt. And Lou pretty much was like, I feel bad that you felt bad. So it's water under the bridge. They back together in whatever way they was back together before. Rock has a powwow with her brothers and the kids, Kanan and Juke. Kanan is just not understanding. Thank you, Rock, for effing everything up. And it's like, wait, what are you talking about? I took Ronnie out for you, my dude. He's just so puzzled and he's hot-headed. But you know what? Most of our kids are. But this is just on a different scale, because this ain't some go to school. Nah, ma, I ain't doing that. You know, this is some shoot 'em up gang kind of stuff. So dealing with a hot-headed kid in this situation is kind of dangerous. Tread lightly. Everybody got a gat. Now, Juke is usually on Rock's side, and Rock is looking at Juke. Juke is like, he ain't a kid no more. And Rock is like, so what do I do with him? And Juke is like, listen. And she take her bubbly ass and brush past Rock. Like, what? I was like, excuse us? Me and Rock. Nigga, you, what? Because first Marvin was like, Kanan need the belt. And at the Juke brush past, Marvin looking like, oh, my daughter out of control too. Unique finally made it back home. And Pernissa opened him up with open arms and legs. Nah, she jumped all over him. And it was, the acting in Raising Kanan is phenomenal. I be feeling everybody's passion and pain and stuff like that. She's excited to see him, but now she's a little scared of him. Just don't mention Rock's name, because boy, did he go ape-ish. Like, he's like, Rock set me up. She's like, I don't think so. Oh my gosh. He turns into the Incredible Hulk. So, Rock, no, Pernissa, don't mention that broad's name. Just cause. Now, Kanan is sitting there with Juke, and they at the restaurant chilling. And he's just like, I want to work with you, Juke. I want to work with you. And Juke is like, I work for myself. So she's confused. She don't know what she want to do yet, but whatever it is, she want to be the boss. He's like, nah, we could be like partners. Because Kanan know he needs somebody that he could trust. And he trusts Juke. Of course, they grew up together. Juke practically raised him. They yin and yang. He was like, kudos Juke, pretty much. Now, Rock does the worst thing I think she did all episode. She went to snap and pop. She was like, oh, so y'all didn't know Unique was around? And I was like, remember I said that? I was like, the conversation is definitely about Unique. So Rock was trying to attach herself with Snap and Pop, who can't stand her. She was like, we in this together. And they like, no the hell we not, pretty much. That's when I think Rock knew she kind of messed up. She was like, yeah, but you in it with Kanan. It was like, yeah, Kanan ain't you. So right there, she should pay attention that they trying to isolate Kanan from her. Pay attention, Rock. So right after Rock walks out, Snap is like, listen, this might be a blessing. We might got something else under our sleeves. The takeover was serious. They got the Chinese restaurant. I like when they show the Chinese restaurant because them dudes, they be trying to mind their own business, but they just be getting bullied either which way. And they be trying to carry on business like stuff is normal. And then they're like, ain't it's normal up in here? We selling stuff. So you got... And this is the typical hood Chinese restaurant. Your dude is posted up there, sending dudes back to Unique's direction. Coming in there, fiends coming in there, and they're like, yo, what's up with that special sauce? And the restaurant is like, we out. So the guy's sitting there eating that chicken. Like, oh, y'all could go right across the street next door. It's cheaper and it's better. And the restaurant, they sitting there knowing that he's deterring business. And he's like, oh, I like your food though. It's all good. And it's just like, it's so typical. It's so typical. Whoever are the writers, I'm telling you, this is straight New York. This is straight 90s New York. Yo, they good. They good. Because that's the charisma they be having in the street. They normalize toxic ass behavior. And it just be so normal. Like, whatever. Nobody got hard feelings. It is what it is. And they could do it and be throwing shade and be laughing at the same time. And it's like, welcome home. Stefano, Rock, and Marvin is having that conversation. And Stefano is trying to put it on Rock. And I'm like, Stefano. This is because you wanted to take out Sal Benelli or whatever this dude is. He's like, well, if Rock didn't get rid of Quan.
Who the hell
and it's like,
cares?
What? First of all, Quan was treating Rock like ish, making demands, taking money just because, rolling his eyes. Quan was acting like a bitch. Attituding for what, Quan? Because you want Unique to be in control? I get it. I don't, but business is business. If somebody passes away, you just stop work? That's it? You don't. Cut it out. Cut it out, Quan. I need you to take your pad off, please. And they say Rock is the emotional one because she's a female. Stefano's words, not mine. So Stefano, I had never seen this dude lose his cool before. He was just like, are you stupid? Are you this? I was like, we ain't going to be calling sis too many other names, Stefano. I was like, ooh, there you cool girl. Go on. And it's funny because he's still laughing a little or trying to, but he is fucking fuming. Okay. So after he said he's going to dig around and he's going to go figure out who it is, and he thinks it's maybe the Jersey dudes, they the only ones that will cross him, he going to tell Rock, don't be emotional over Unique. And I'm like, where have I heard that from before? Oh, the people from Jersey told Unique the same thing. So the fact that these two got to tell them, don't be emotional with each other from Rock and Unique, I was like, oh, they about to be fucking again. If they got to be told too many times, no, don't be emotional, I'm like, that means them ninjas is emotional still. We got a chance. Only thing is, unfortunately, Rock is going to have to take out Unique because Unique be turning into the Incredible Hulk and he just unpredictable and he kind of crazy. Meanwhile, Unique bring Vanessa home and to the new house, and Unique is like, yo, you can't go back to Southside. And she's like, my mom, F your mom. I said, whoa. Vanessa going to be calling for help soon. Rock. No, I'm just saying that word just sets Unique off. Don't say the R word. Marvin's tired of Jukebox taking his gat. He's like, you know what? Just keep it. And this is how I know Marvin had nothing to do with Famous, because he was like, you know, what happened to Famous and all that stuff. I just need you to be safe out there. Marvin ain't had nothing to do with it. Rock, we down, sis. She goes to the Connect, and the Connect is like, give me a month. A month? I'm like, we don't have a month. What are we gonna do? Rock is down bad. But we always come through. Episode 9 and 10, we finish this off. See, that's my point. We get it together. We are just sewing the puzzle, I hope. Hopefully Kanan don't take your ass out, Rock, because he kind of mad, but we about to get to that. Kanan trying to find OC. He can't find OC. He can't find OC, and he can't find his money. See? Have that same energy you have for your mother and use that on OC or your peoples. Because you barking at them, and they like, yo, we don't know what to do. Because he keeps saying, do work, do this, do that. And it's like, it's no product. What do you want us to do? We just sitting here. Yo, they getting restless with Kanan. DeMarcus, darling. See, DeMarcus, you was in my comments last week. Don't think I forgot. I told you that B Rilla wasn't ish. I said that he is one of these dudes that don't know what he's doing and he just be doing stupid stuff and always getting arrested. What did I tell you? He didn't properly plan out anything. He went to these dudes that I guess he didn't even know how they move because they do homies and homies. A homie is a home, and, you know, I don't like saying the word. I really don't, because that is the most traumatizing mess anybody could go through. And I say that because you'll never sleep again. When somebody come in your house and violate you, you can never sleep again. How could you? You understand what I'm saying? And if you make it, because usually a lot of people get taken out, but if you do make it, you're not going to be able to sleep. And if you don't make it, well, yeah, y'all know. Anyway, that's the most disrespectful crime. He's like, I told you, DeMarcus. I told you he not really about this life. Lulu gonna have to show you. But anyway, the next morning, Lulu's like, yo, the executive is coming in. And B Rilla is like, what? I thought we took him out, like in his head. And B Rilla is losing his mind, like, what the heck is going on? Now, the executive, I think he came down, because he never comes down, just to hear B Rilla talk. And then you're going to come down after you had a homie? You want to look at their faces to see who did it. And I think he was looking specifically at B Rilla's face. But Rilla don't know what hit him yet. Barilla about to be in trouble. Because I think he know. It's no way he came down just because. And Barilla, he can't even hide himself. He's sitting there looking like he saw a ghost. He can't get it together. And Lulu's like, yeah, let's listen. And Lulu's all calm and cool. But to be honest, if Lulu really would have done it, he would still be calm and cool. And that's the scary thing about Lulu. And they always say it's the ones that move quietly and calm, not be Rilla. So Marvin is meeting up again with Stefano. And yo, I feel like there's something there that wasn't there before. I just seen the place was crawling with feds. Marvin looking. They looking at Marvin. Stefano leaves. Marvin is looking at the feds. I'm like, yo, they setting him up. I knew Stefano was out of here when he started talking reckless, talking about Rock. I love Marvin. Yo, I love Marvin. His loyalty is amazing. Stefano is greasy as hell. He tells Marvin, men are usually better in roles. But remember when Rock was having that conversation about making big moves? He gonna tell the guy, well, that's why we don't really let the women in the rooms. He's definitely chauvinistic. But anyway, Marvin is looking at Stefano like, don't you ever try to replace my sister again. And don't even talk to me that way. Yo, I love the way he be putting his foot down and he don't like the disrespect for anyone in his damn family. I love the love they show one another. I mean, they may be real illas, but they're real loyal. Anyway, again, I got issues, clearly. Now, Kanan driving all over the place, and he sees his mom paying off police. And he's like, dude, why don't you just ask her what the hell is going on? But instead, he's going to take that and run with it. Oh, she's in bed with the police. And Famous was unalived by the police. So my mom did it. And I'm like, you ain't have that same energy for snaps and pops when you saw the cops running through there. You was like, oh, y'all know everybody. It's cool when they do it. It's messed up when she do it, right? Energy. Speaking of snaps and pops, Snap is beside himself when Unique walk in. He's like, praise God. And I'm like, dude, I all seen you, but like bend down on your floor and you know, kneel below Unique or something. I'm like, this ain't going too well. He's already sucking his dick. Silver Rock. These two done came together. Now we fast forward in the Rock. Rock sitting here. So Rock enters the house. Marvin and Lulu was looking all sad and stuff like that. letting Rock know, like, yeah, mama wanted us to let her go. Now, Marvin know Rock got the balls and Rock will do it. He's like, yo, the nurse is out back, so Ma's in there alone. And she ain't asked you because she figured you want her to suffer. So pretty much go make your peace and go do what we ain't gonna do for Ma. And I'm like, right then and there, it's like, yo, you be seeing the pain in Rock's eyes. And it's like, yo, I always got to do, like, regardless of how I'm feeling, regardless of how sad I am, regardless of the L's and the blows I'm taking, I still got to step up and do the things that nobody want to do. Like, I saw her pain, sis. And she steps up and she forgives her mom. And then she lets her go peacefully and gently. She's crying. I'm crying. The mama crying. And I said, damn, I don't even really know this lady, but they some good actresses. Cause I'm emotional right now. And I had to remind myself that it was fake because I really felt like Rock's mom was in pain. That's Rock's mom. Don't let me see that lady again because that's Rock's mom. And at the same time, Kanan crying in Crystal's arms. Oh, my mom took out Famous. I don't know who to trust. And I'm like, damn, y'all just putting everything on Rock. Even playing back to when Pops earlier was like, that sound like something you do with Unique. Like, you would do all of that stuff. I'm like, yo, Rock is really getting a bad rap. But at the same time, she's unaliving the grandma. And I'm like, Kanan not going to be able to, like, understand that one. But the audience, we understand why Rock took mama out. I mean, to be fair to Kanan, Rock did take out the other friend. But only when Kanan effed up. It was to save Kanan. She'll do anything to save her brothers and her son. Once y'all know that, maybe y'all show Rock a little bit more grace. Anyway, what did y'all think? I thought that was a fire-ass episode. Oh, and we won't be back next week. By we, I mean me and Rock. They take a week off. So Raising Kanan will be back the week after next. But anyway, what did y'all think? Like, comment, and subscribe, and help your girl out with the algorithm. Thank you guys, and let me know what y'all think, because I want to hear what y'all got to say about this episode and what y'all think.